and serving game to this cute little 22-year kid, Aiden. I think it's hilarious. So what I want to do right now is watch a couple clips, get your perspective, and just have some dialogue in the next 20, 30 minutes, okay? So let's just start. You have the timestamps?
Yeah, which one?
Okay, so the first one is at 0.55.
Okay.
But I've seen all these already. I've reacted to this one.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. So let's just run it back.
I have no idea who this is,
Gotcha.
so this will be interesting.
So this will be our SNEAKO and I thing, but you can sit there. Okay.
That's a noble pursuit. How old do you want to be when you start doing that?
What are you, like pushing 40?
Wow.
High quality music and sound
Sorry for the
effects that you can
YouTube ads,
actually
y'all.
afford.
Can we turn the volume up a little bit?
Yeah.
On the TV?
35. And if you guess the number correctly, I'll tell you.
2 kids?
2. Fucking 2. You think I'm some bitch?
5 kids?
5. You think I'm some bitch?
10?
Closer.
12?
Around there.
Okay, you have kids. Damn, I didn't know that.
Why wouldn't I?
Did they all have different baby mothers?
I mean, not all different, but there's been a few ovens to bake the bread.
Cool. Now, put these on 1.5 so we can fast forward through this. So this is the first time I've heard Tate acknowledge that he's got kids. Okay, he just said he had how many kids in this video since you did a reaction video? Closer to 10?
Double digits.
Right?
Yeah, I'm not sure how true that is, but.
Either do I, because he told me point blank how many kids he had, and the number was more than 3 and less than 5. You can do math. So, but with a few different moms. But he's acknowledging the fact that he has kids out there. So the top G has kids, per his words. Okay, so when I said at some point you're gonna have kids, at some point I'm gonna have kids, I don't have kids yet. What's your thoughts on that? The fact that he's coming, this is the first time I heard him say he has kids.
Oh, well, I knew that. I thought it was secret information, so I guess we could talk about it now. But
do you understand that's exactly what I'm saying? Is he told me that exact number in confidence. I met one of his wives. It's actually a hilarious story. I'm sitting there in Madrid, okay? I'm sitting there with Pat and our production team. We're sitting there, and we're just having a conversation. We're doing the interview with Tate the next day. And I look across, we're at the Four Seasons in Madrid, sick hotel. And I'm looking across, just like this, how I see Natalia right there. I see a gorgeous brunette girl, gorgeous. And I'm looking, hey, how you doing? I look and I go and I'm like, huh. And this is how my mind works. That's an attractive woman. What the hell is she doing there by herself? Definitely probably not by herself. She's probably not paying for a room. Probably with a dude. Let me go look for the dude. Boom, I look this way. There's Tate walking towards her. I go, oh shit, there's Tate. Pat, hey, there's Tate. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, what's up, Tate? How are you? We do the whole interaction there. He says, hey, do you guys want to grab dinner tonight? We're like, well, yeah, maybe we'll think about it. Actually, turned out, we said, yeah, probably not best to do dinner. We're going to do a whole conversation tomorrow. Why, talk about everything we're going to talk about tomorrow? The point is, he introduced the girl as his wife. At that point in the interview, we didn't put it on camera. He said, by the way, I have 4 kids. I forgot if it was 2 or 3 different women. But that's not something I kind of put out there or whatever. I said, cool, we've never talked about this. Pat nor I, he said, keep it in confidence. But now he's talking about it right now. You just said the exact same thing. You've never heard him talk about this, right?
No.
So why now? Why would he reveal that to Aiden Ross of all people?
To add some family values to a man that's living in LA, a place full of degeneracy and porn stars, and he's there with cloud chasers and drug dealers and a bunch of degenerate behavior. So he's trying to show that family is very important.
Gotcha.
Family values for a guy who has multiple baby mothers. He's just contributing to the fatherless children epidemic in America.
Well, he's a father to all of them.
Yeah, but when you have children with more than one woman, there's no way that you can be an equally good father to all of them at one time. It's physically impossible.
You're supposed to be an equally good father to all of them?
But there's no time in the world to be with all these different women and to create a full household with more than one baby mama, so to speak.
I think the main role of a father is to be the provider and a good masculine figure. I don't think you need to be around and as present as much as the mother, especially in the early years. As long as you're there and you are inspiring and you're being a good masculine presence, that's mostly what a child needs.
I agree, but it becomes much harder when you have more than one mother of your children to be there for all those kids is all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I think
Unless they live together, but I think
that's probably highly unlikely.
Well,
no, in the Middle East it's very different, especially in Islamic culture. It's more common for those families to be more
Well, we're
involved.
talking about America, LA.
Well, Andrew lives in Dubai. It's different, but he's trying to instill his family values. Ada doesn't have to emulate that completely, but that's the life he chose.
the timestamps. Okay. Here's what I will say about this. By the way, I agree with 99% of what Tate has to say. So, like, I'm not coming at the king. That's my guy. Text him today, whatever. We just established the 3 roles of a man. Be a protector, be a provider, and to be present. So, whether he's present or not, I have no freaking clue. But that is an important thing. I will say this. His father wasn't around a lot. His father was a grandmaster chess player, right? His father was constantly on the road. It helped him shape to become the man he is today. The father would come home, stay there for a little bit, have some drama with the mom, back on the road playing chess. So there's a blueprint for why he's operating like this. I'm not saying that's right or that's wrong, but that's the reason that he's doing this. You're familiar with the relationship with his father or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so you certainly understand what I'm saying. Okay. By the way, when you have kids, you don't think you'll be around that often?
I'll be there, of course.
Okay.
I want to be a very big presence in their lives.
Okay. Good.
But you just said they don't need to be present that often.
Not as much as the mother. I think especially in the early years from the ages 0 to 10, it's mostly the nurturing and being at home. But
2 minutes.
the dad should be around providing and being a masculine presence, showing up. But it doesn't need to be around as much as the mother, I think, in the early years.
By the way, I don't disagree with that. I mean, for sure the mother needs to be there. From a biological standpoint, she's probably doing some breastfeeding. You know, if you want to kind of get like caveman times with it, hunter-gatherer society, the man is out there killing woolly mammoths out there, doing what he's got to do. The mother's back in the cave with the babies. I think that's very traditional. I think that's just human evolution. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think a part of the problem with today's society is the men are becoming the women are becoming the men. I think that's what SNEAKO sort of stands for, is that can we kind of get back to traditional roles? Do you not?
Yeah, that's what.
Okay,